And they call them like the Super Eagles B. It's almost kind of demeaning. It seems like these players, they sort of don't get taken as seriously when they don't. It's almost like they're not even the Super Eagles, like the Nigeria team. Do
Yeah.
you think that's going to motivate these players to really, really put on a good performance and boost, their careers, but also the kind of say, hey, I deserve to wear the shirt. I deserve to represent Nigeria in an international competition. How much does that motivate them in a tournament like this?
What worries me about Nigeria, I've also worked with them before. I've worked with the 23s before when they won the 2015 23s Cup of Nations with Samson Siasia. And you cannot underestimate the level of noise that surrounds these players. They're not just being spoken to by one agent. It's maybe three, four, five, maybe 10 agents are speaking to them. Family members, relatives, friends, teammates from other teams. There's so much distraction with any Nigeria Super Eagles team, whether it's Super Eagles main team, B team, 23s, 20s, 17s. It's just relentless. It just doesn't stop. It's this incessant busyness around the team that there's always people hanging around the team, agents in hotels, people coming out of nowhere. And invariably, what happens is those players take all the noise in their heads and they go out onto the field without that full concentration. And Nigeria is the team where, looking at their game also against Zanzibar, where they weren't able to win, it was a 0-0. But that's where you see players being a little bit more selfish, wanting to take the stage, wanting to be the star and be the recognized name. Because for sure, Nigeria has the proven talent way. Regardless of whether the team qualifies for the next round, wins the Chan, there will be players going from Nigeria to Europe to leagues in the world from now until the end of time. That's just guaranteed. So if the objectives are in terms of doing well and putting the Nigerian league in the spotlight, because like you said, it's always been demeaned, it's always been thought of as being less than the main guys, of course, because there's this huge gap. They all need to get onto the same page. And I worry about the fact that will they be able to play as a team? I think they want to impress the coach, but I spoke about before that they'll think to themselves, the best way for me to play for the Super Eagles, to play against Victor Osimhen, Ademola Lookman, is to be playing in Serie A, in the Premier League, in the Bundesliga. So that I think will be the overriding motivation for those players.